Welcome back, my wasted youth. This is Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. When last we left our intrepid hero, we had finally made it aboard the SSN, looking for this great party that happens once a year. That's fine, now we're just talking to all the trainers and random people to find out where this party actually is. Hey, that's great. Machoke. Huh. And strength is written all in capitals. That's never gonna come back and have us need that, are we? Okay. Hi. Whoa. What is Machoke?
Machoke, the superpower Pokemon. With enough strength to lift a giant truck with one hand, Machoke are often used for extremely heavy work.
Machoke is a fighting type that evolves from Machop at level 28 and evolves into Machamp, but only by trading. By the time it evolves into Machoke, it will already have learned Karate Chop, Low Kick, and Leer. At level 36, it will learn Focus Energy. At 44, it learns Seismic Toss, and at level 52, it will learn Submission. Machoke has a high HP and a good attack stat, but its speed and defensive stats are really poor. Machoke doesn't really learn any great fighting attacks, because unfortunately in Generation 1, there really were no great fighting attacks. It can learn a handful of TMs that make this one a pretty good powerhouse. It has a defensive disadvantage to Flying and Psychic, and an offensive advantage to Normal, Ice, and Rock. Nintendo was originally planning on naming Machoke Kung Fu, but if you take the words Macho and Choke, you can get the origin of Machoke's name. Oh, perfect! Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. And there we go with a max potion, man, that's great. Okay, well, let's see what else we have here. And in the next room we have got, oh yeah, this could get good. We have a couple of random people, but I bet they're not that random. Oh, sailors. Not a problem. Now, this particular sailor has got one Pokemon for us, and it's one we've actually seen before. This is Shelter. Okay, so I am actually going to try Low Kick to start out with, but I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, truthfully, I wasn't really expecting that it would work. So instead, I'm just going to switch into Pikachu. Now, I think that Pikachu and Thundershock should actually do relatively well, and if it doesn't, we still actually do have that Bulbasaur in the party. So let's see how much damage that we can actually do with Pikachu. And it looks like, yep, just like that, one Shelter is down, and hey, that's great. So we have defeated Sailor. You still want to fight us? Well, alright, thank you very much. You okay? No, I don't. No, I actually don't. Oh no, but now we're going to be jumped on by another sailor. Okay, and I guess this battle is all about pride. Well, that's fine too. We will still have a few Pokemon that can take out whatever he's going to throw at us. So, now we are going to bring in Pikachu one more time to face off against this level 17 Horsey. Okay, and Horsey is going to hit us with Bubble. That is actually going to do some damage. Let's see if we can Thundershock and, if need be, Quick Attack. Now, you know what? Looks like Thundershock actually does pretty well all by itself. So, one more Thundershock, will it be enough to take out this Horsey? Yes, it will. Perfect. So, Horsey is fainted, and both Pokemon have definitely gained some levels. And here comes a Shelter. I think we saw how well Pikachu can handle a Shelter. So I'm going to try that one more time. And this level 17 Shelter should really not be much of a threat to Pikachu. So with one more Thundershock, will it go down? Yes it does. Absolutely perfect. And that's great. And now he's got a Tentacool. Huh. What's Tentacool?
Tentacool, a jellyfish Pokemon. 99% of its body is made up of water.
Tentacool is a water and poison type that evolves into Tentacruel at level 30. It learns Acid at level 1, Supersonic at 7, 13 it has Wrap, and at 18 it has Poison Sting. Tentacool could have been a great water type, but unfortunately it's also a poison type, and that's where the problem is. Water Pokemon are strong against ground, but poison Pokemon are weak against ground. Tentacool does have a high special and HP stat to kind of make up for it, but really it's not really worth the hassle. This one can actually learn a handful of TMs, including TM06, which is Toxic, and TM13, Ice Beam, making this definitely a dangerous opponent. It has a defensive disadvantage to Electric, Psychic, Ground, and Bug, and as a Water type, it has an offensive advantage to Fire, Ground, and Rock. As a Poison type, it has an advantage to Grass and Bug. And if you take the words Tentacle and Cool, well, you get this one's name. Oh boy, man, I hate that, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Let's see if this thing can get past Rap. And obviously, no, it can't. Rap is horribly abusive, but I am still going to give this a shot. Fortunately, Rap moves slow enough, or takes enough small amounts of damage off, that we should actually be okay, and if need be, oh, you know I gotta try it. You know I have to. I'm going to try a quick attack. Hopefully Pikachu won't hurt itself, and it didn't, and that's great. And just like that, we have defeated one more Sailor. And Pikachu is now grown to level 19. That's great. We definitely could use the levels. Yeah, my spirit sank you, but so did my Pikachu. Anything else you want to say? I did, man. He gave me this really, really bad rod. You've seen it. You probably got one yourself. Okay, and into this next room we go. Hey, what's this over here, first off? Will you look at that? And so after finding that ether, we are going to talk to what I can only assume was another kid. Feisty kids. Oh, I know what you mean. It's just because I came into your room and took that thing without even talking to you first. Okay. Well, this guy has actually got a few level 17 horsies for us, so we are going to go again with Pikachu and see if Bubble is going to do any little amount of damage like it did last time, or how bad this could possibly be. So will Thundershock mess up this horsey? You know, that's not that bad. So with one more Bubble, we may actually have to, oh boy, we may actually have to switch out here, and it's probably a good idea. After we take this one horsey out, I think we are going to switch in to, or start switching in to, so yes, I will switch to Pidgey in this case. Now, Pidgey is not going to stay in. I'm actually going to switch out for Bulbasaur. But it's nice to give Pidgey some of the experience. So let's bring in this Bulbasaur, and Bulbasaur should be able to rip right through this horsey with Vine Whip. So, Bubble is not going to do anything, and Bulbasaur has got such low speed that it's not really going to matter if its speed drops anymore. Okay, so that's fine. With one more Vine Whip, we should be able to take out this horsey, and yes, we do. That's great. Okay, so we get, and Bulbasaur is now grown to level 21, which is wonderful. About to use another horsey? Yes, I will, but in this case, I'm going to go back to Mankey. See, again, I would actually like Mankey to have some levels as well. Right now, Mankey is actually the lowest leveled member of the party. So I'm going to see if Karate Chop can work on this horsey, and whether or not I can actually take this horsey out with just Mankey. We still have the possibility of switching in if we need to, but it really doesn't look like we're going to need to here. Bubble is going to lower our speed, but I'm not really too worried about that. So with one more Bubble, that's fine, it will do some damage, but one more Karate Chop should be just enough to take this horsey out, and that is perfect. And so now Mankey has grown to level 17, exactly what I wanted, and we have defeated Sailor. Yes, you did. Oh no, I still don't want Bulbasaur evolving. That's okay though. That will happen soon enough. You okay? Oh yeah. Yeah, I know I do, but the rod that we have is horrible. It can only catch one thing, and yeah, that's really bad. And now we've just got, well, one more room here. Hi. Okay. All of them are from the sea. Oh, no, man. Okay, and we have got this fisherman. Oh, great. So he is going to send out a level 17 Tentacool. That's okay. I'm going to switch right back into Pikachu, knowing full well that we could, anytime we choose to, right like here, probably it might be a good idea to switch out. So I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go with Bulbasaur and see if Bulbasaur can actually Vine Whip this thing into oblivion. Now, how bad is acid going to hurt us? That's a lot. It may say it's not a lot, but yeah, that's a lot. And unfortunately, we are slower than this Tentacool, so we're going to get hit a few times. Let's just hope that Vine Whip can actually work. And does it? No, not at all. So let's Leech Seed as well. And that way, anything this Tentacool does will not hurt quite as much. But this is definitely a bad fight for Bulbasaur. Okay, that's fine. We may actually have to. I'm going to try Vine Whip one more time just to weaken it up just a little bit more. And then I'm going to switch into Pikachu. So, oh wow. Okay, yeah, that was not really a smart move. But let's see if Vine Whip does any damage at all. Not a whole lot. That's okay, though. So we are going to switch into Pikachu now and have Pikachu Thundershock and hope this actually works. Wrap shouldn't do that much, and that's fine. And in all actuality, since it's Leech Seeded, it's actually damaging itself as much as it's damaging us. Or, very close to it. That's fine. So, the attack is going to continue. Tentacool is going to get wounded, as well as us, but that's fine. And eventually, we will be able to Thundershock. Will Thundershock take this thing out? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, so now everybody has gotten some experience out of that. And here comes a level, 17 Staryu. Oh, great. That's okay. I actually don't mind this. A few Thundershocks should actually work pretty well. And Staryu is paralyzed. That's great. Tackle isn't really going to hurt that much, so let's see if we can do it again. We can. That's wonderful. So, great, man. And now he's about to use a Shelter. Well, it's a level 17 Shelter. I'm not too worried about it. So I am just going to have Pikachu Thundershock one more time. Well, probably two more times. Oh, nope, I guess just one. And that's great. We have just defeated Fisherman. And Pikachu has grown to level 20, trying to learn Slam. You know what? I think I'm actually going to learn Slam. So yes, I will. And which move will be forgotten? How about Tail Whip? And so Tail Whip is gone, and now we have Slam. That's great. Hopefully that will actually help us. Ash defeated Fisherman. That's fine. You okay? I'm sorry I beat you up. Well, yeah, I don't want to be a fisherman's assistant. I don't even know what that entails. I'm sure it's just putting worms on hooks. Oh, yeah. This is not Talk Like a Pirate Day. You can't fool me with that. Okay, so we have got, well, another sailor with a Machop. Okay, that's fine. And now we have got a Mankey here. I'm going to try Low Kick and see if a combination of Low Kick and Karate Chop can actually work. Now, wow. Okay, so I'm actually going to give it a shot, though I don't think this is going to work. I think, yeah, that didn't work at all. So Karate Chop is going to rip right through Mankey. Sorry, Mankey, it was a shot. And now what we are going to do is I am going to switch into Butterfree. Now, why would I switch into Butterfree? Well, for this reason. See, I think Confusion should just rip right through Machop. And yeah, it does. That's great. So, Butterfree gained some experience. We have defeated the sailor. Yeah, you were beaten by a kid. Now, are you going to walk the plank? Oh, do they? Huh. Well, thank you for sharing that. Okay, well, what else is around here? Nothing down there? That's fine with me. And so now we have completely finished this side of the ship. Well, that's great. But what is in the other side of the ship? Let's take a look. So we go past that first door, which only had that man in his Growlithe, and, oh hey, you're another guy in a hat. But now, unfortunately, we are out of time for the episode, so we'll talk to this guy next time. This has been Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. Thanks for watching. Till next time.